We don't want that. Uh, I apologize for the previous gameplays. There was no sound, or at least no game audio, and for some reason I was an idiot and thought I could record surround and game audio, but the program I'm using only does surround, so we'll just be recording that. And I noticed that for some reason my laptop speaker is hypersensitive, and like I caught myself scratching my like chin tuft hair. I don't know how it got in there so loudly, but that I'll try not to do that. So yeah, and about the length, I tried to split it into 3 videos, but the recordings or the editing software I was using was being weird, and it wouldn't let me. So what I figure I'll just do is probably just do hour-long recordings and maybe do like 2 in 1 session. So I'll record for 2 hours and record 2 hour-long videos. Because like an hour 30, that's a bit ridiculous. Even an hour is like way long, but it's better because when I originally started recording, I do like 15-minute videos each day. That was just painful. It's a lot better if you just do like it's actually more time efficient if you do, instead of doing like 15 videos each day of the week, you just do 2 hours on one day, because you don't have to like it actually takes more time to upload each individual one than like just a giant one. So yeah, I'll try and do, it's about 3 right now, so I might be able to do, or 3:15. I might be able to do 2 hour recordings, but we'll see. It's not the focus of today, just because I might go back to only recording on Sundays. But for now, I have nothing else to do, so why not? All right, stuff I already read. Well, I mean, I can't skip this game, or at least, yeah, it doesn't even give me the option to. So this is the second poem, so it's the third day. You want to go for sorry words. We're not off to a good start. Daydream. Alone. Portrait. How did I not know that would be Yuri's? Her books. Well, we haven't learned about her book yet, but that's part of the title. Holiday. Eternity. No, it's a Yuri word. Jumpy. Maybe sing. Bliss. Her. Together. Let's see. I'm getting better, I think. Last time I think I got more words wrong. Bed. Definitely. Nature. Let's see. Rainbow. Heartbeat. Ooh, I'm surprised. I didn't think Natsuki understood words that are more than 4 letters long. Let's see. Laugh. Let's see. Family. That wouldn't be Natsuki, of course. And by the way, I'm not even sure if this recording is going correctly as well, because I record it in a different method where you can either record like using like hotkeys or like a physical recording button that you click, and I tried the hotkey version this time, so let's see. Empty. It's not good. Let's see. Jesus. Playground. This was a hard one. Anxiety. No, that's Yuri's. I know that. Spinning. This has got to be a Sayori poem. I got at least 10. I know that. Let's see. Just not good. Passion. And let's see. Desire. Oh. Oh well. I'm pretty sure it's right. The first playthrough doesn't matter. So let's see. And the music, honestly, it's not like an important part of the game. So I guess it is in the second and third acts. Well, mainly the third act, but oh, I forgot to read. And I've noticed that I'm just not going to read the people's names, because not only is it making the videos or the game take so much more longer, it sounds really weird. I rewatched the recording, or at least bits and pieces of it, just to make sure everything was fine, and it just sounded weird. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to read the text. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Josh. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Well, let's hope it stays that way. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. You better not put her down today, I swear. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Why are you this way? I hate the make. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. And I'm gonna take it slow, so like, because I'm not changing the voices or anything, so just so people know who's talking. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Also, never do that. It's not a thing. Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Ah. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I've seen yen before, but I don't know like what it would amount to in US dollars. Ah ha ha. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. What? I give up. The main character's trying to act all intellectual for seeing through an obvious ploy. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. That's not always true. Just throwing that out there. Yuri. Ah ha ha. Why can't I just read and let's see. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Well, that's what happens when people listen and usually don't notice them. Her face is in her book as always. Ah, I wasn't listening or anything. Well, you responded to them, so it was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Josh to let me borrow some money. Also, you don't tell other people to tell a person to let you borrow money. Just do it yourself, or if it doesn't work, then you don't borrow money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Life lessons. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. You said you weren't listening in, and yet you're all like you're basically describing the situation. I didn't mean that. Also, that was very harsh what you said. Jesus. Retribution. Big vocab for Sayori. I got too absorbed in my book. Oh. Ha ha ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Even when it's insulting you. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Took the words out of my mouth. That? Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess this little devil inside all of us isn't there. Well, we'll touch upon that later. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Why would you tell them that? You haven't told them that yet. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What was that? What? Yeah? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. We're standing in front of all the desks. How is that possible? Ow. What was... Eh? A cookie? What? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. You didn't pay anything. You tried to get me to pay. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ah ha ha. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha ha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Why? What is that even? Yeah, geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Rapidly wrapper. That sounds similar. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. That's why you don't eat fast. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Oh, I think I said sometime in the last video that there was only one point in the game where the characters overlap, but there's actually two, and one's coming up. So, can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. More life lessons. Usually those are from Monica, but not in the first act. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Jesus, so blunt. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hee hee. So he gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Jesus. How do you not know that would happen, Natsuki? So he suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Everyone in this club room's children. Monica, can you tell Sayori? How do you not notice this earlier? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. And there's no piano. And this time you guys should actually be able to hear. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? How would I know? But you guys should be the ones to know. Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's very popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... Come on, spit it out. Aha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. In some people's minds, including my own. That's true. That's true. Excuse me? Coming from number 4. Suddenly the door swings open. I've been waiting. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. No. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You don't say that. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Quizzically. Alright then. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Don't they usually kick you off classes after you're done? I mean, that's what we do here, but I'm not sure how it is. I don't know why I'm saying this as if it's a Japanese school. It's a game. It actually never said it takes place in Japan, to be honest. It's just implied. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, I don't really. But you play piano, you just said that. Aw, there's another moment where all four are on screen. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better I will. We'll see about that. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Same with me as well. Not the main character. Monica. Oh, I forgot I wasn't going to do that. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Josh. You haven't so far. Monica smiles sweetly. Everyone else just gets kicked off the screen. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. We weren't even talking. How do we... Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. You're always ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. She literally missed nothing. How is this involved? That's not important. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into a closet. Nerd. Time to share poems. Oh, yes, not. Josh. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. I actually don't think I've seen this yet before. What I mean is that I think there are 3 poems you make. And there are 3 images you get on each day, special images. So there are 9 in total to get the good ending. But I don't think I've seen the second image. Well, I mean, I've seen people get the good ending. It's just I haven't really looked at the text or dialogue for the second image. So I think this is actually new to me. Of course, assuming I did the poem right. So we'll see. Want to come with me? Hell yeah, of course. Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica are going to make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Josh to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Same here. It's just, unfortunately, that won't happen. Aw, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Hee hee. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Josh? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Why is the main character this way? Why? Your childhood friend. Compared to just some random kid to the mall. Jesus. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are you doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you'd make an event out of literature. What do you mean? That's literally what most events are. Speaking's literature. Ehe. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Monica and I. I'm just going to correct any grammar in my head. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance. My finger's getting sore. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's going to take turns on stage. This is done on stage. Jesus. And recite their favorite poems. Ah. That sounds kind of dull. Surprised not intimidated, the main character. Josh? You're not thinking about it the right way at all. How do you know what we're thinking? It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. That's what poetry is. Like you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Sounds really similar to Monica. Just throwing that out there. Like that. Sayori. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Why? That was a beautiful line she just read, and you're acting all like this. Out of all the single-player games I've played, which aren't that many, I probably hate the main character in this one the most. Throwing that out there. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. And my character's hardly working. I know. Just meant that it's pretty unordinary to contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. Are we even walking anymore? Anyway, but I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm super excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. If only we could get there. Any day now. Second recording. Sayuri spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Josh, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since Since I've spent time with Sayori like this. 2 times in one sentence. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. We see about that? It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. What a loser. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Alright? This is the club room. Or the classroom that had all the clubs. Sayuri heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Also, I hope, I'm not overpowering the music. I shouldn't be, but yeah, I shouldn't be. I could always adjust it next video, because I'm only doing an hour. And I might, watch a bit of it before I start the next one. I don't want to record, take a break, record. If I just, do it all at once, it's better. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. So he pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. There's only really... What other brands are there besides Crayola? They're kind of dirty, though. So he starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that one's down. Or that's one down. Doesn't matter. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. What even is it? Fine. And at least move aside so I can look for poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah. So he bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. How would I even read that? You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. What? Hold on. Let's think of this. She's sitting on the floor, so you grab her by the waist and pull her out, alright? Why would you do that? That doesn't make sense at all. Just grab her by her hand and pull her out. Freaking just... Jesus. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. So our poem was directed towards Sayori because we got the second image. Also, you should be able to see the cursor. I enabled it in the... You better be able to see because I double checked and it says it's enabled. So, if you can't see, I'm going to be really angry. So, you just grabbed her by the hips and just pulled her straight out of the closet on its unbranded crayons. So he slowly releases her hands from her forehead. She's not even touching her forehead. The side of her head is not her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Now, this is an acceptable situation to do this, not like before, whatever you did before. Ow. I never noticed. They actually change a lot, like in their pictures. Sorry, it's not even pictures, it's more like actual scenes. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. You're in a classroom. Where are you gonna find ice? Josh, where would I even find ice around this time? Exactly my thinking. I guess a cold drink would do. What? You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. It's a shelf. Unless you're like running straight into it, how could... Never mind. That's not important. Aha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Music stopped. Pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. Locate the nearest vending machine. Locate? That's... Why would you use that word in this instance? What should I get? Doesn't really matter, since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. You could drink it later. Jesus. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Alright? It's my thinking. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Oh, geez, the music changed. Hold on. Now I guess these moments make up for the main character being such an ass to Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they are already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. They're crayons. How is there right spots? Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. That thing's like half filled. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the glass and starts drinking from it. Just what I said. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Now that's understandable saying idiot at that time, because that's more playful, rather than like you berating them every other moment. Actually, if I had to list the characters in this game from favorite to least favorite, the main character would be fifth. But moments like these make him almost tied for fourth. Sorry, I forgot. How hard you hit your head. She like bent over and hit the shelf. It wasn't that hard. So he placed the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. And she's wincing. Just bear with it. You'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Well, all but 4. There are some duplicate colors in there as well. Hey, Josh. This kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it? What are you trying to say? What do you mean? Just my thoughts. You know how we used to play outside all the time? Looking at your homes, what would there be to do outside? It's like a courtyard, that's it. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways, just like you are now. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. Fall and scrape myself, forget about it. And I would start crying real hard. Aha. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try real hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Did I do that? Yeah, you don't remember? I don't. The main character should. Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. You think? You don't do anything nowadays. So in a way, it was my fault. Everything's your fault. This game is your fault. Kind of like this time, too. No, this time it was completely your fault. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Josh, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Oh yeah, there's a number somewhere that I'm not sure where, but apparently there's over 10,000 text boxes in this game. So we'll see. It might have been when they were counting how many lines Sayori at, or oh, that's a spoiler. I can't say that yet. So even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. Well, that's what you do to clumsy people. What do you mean? You're such a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. You should. When it comes to you, it just feels natural. That's saying something before I even know it. I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Sure, whatever you say. Really? Maybe you're right. Josh, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. That's a key theme for the rest of the game. We'll touch on that. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Uh, doubt it. Forever? If I'm honest to myself. There's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. You'll still be in contact, though. We're in the digital age, so it wouldn't be fair to me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Let me check something. Alright, so I can still access everything else. But, nope, not on this side. But, on top, perfectly fine. I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. Well, people change. Don't be disappointed. I'm so happy. There is a whimsical expression in her eyes. This is the climax of the story right here? Or at least I assume so. I don't know how long it goes before the festival. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. Well then don't. I guess we should go back. Don't. Just stay here. Don't go back. It's fine here. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's going to see her forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. What? You're not hiding anything right now. It's the same character model. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah. She clutches her forehead again. Should have you not drank the juice. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Follow Sayori out of the classroom. 30 minutes for one day. Alright, okay. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. Yeah, I'm definitely skipping this on the next playthrough. Skipping everything. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. I can't skip this. Oh well. Can I skip this? Is skipping not an option? Ah, you're back. I guess I'll just spam click. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Oh, we haven't even hit that part yet. Am I going to spend an hour on one day? Jesus. Sayori, your forehead. I swear, I'm going slower than literally every other YouTuber, even the small ones like myself. Well, there's a difference between me and small YouTubers. I'm like unknown, so I'm going slower than every other person out there right now. She's fine. Don't worry about. You get cut off, and you don't even know what the other person says yet. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Alright. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything you needed? About that. Uh-huh, I have it right. Sorry, friend. So I might just not read this. The next playthrough, we'll see. Sorry, frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Aha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Josh. Not really. What time is it? 3? Ah, well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. Why does he go back to being this way? An excuse, Jesus Christ. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. It was an adventure. It would have been so boring just looking for supplies. Aha. Okay, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I am. Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica, obviously. First pick every time. Hi again, Josh. How's the writing going? Good. Alright, I guess. Do you not know how to be positive? I'll take that. See, that's what happens when you are never positive. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. This is why you have to be like positive, or else other people will be this way to you. They'll be like, they're just happy you're trying. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. You've already done that. Aha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the R one you wrote. Perfect. It's just what I wanted. You two are like the dynamic duo. We are. Childhood buddies. I just met you last year. Aha, that's kind of exaggerating it. It's not really. You shouldn't. Why can't you just agree? Why are you so, like, adamant? Why are you, like, denying? You're in denial. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Yes. Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just every time you started, that just proved their point. Aha, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. I couldn't care for this playthrough, so it's not my problem. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I would love to. I just can't. The game doesn't give me an option. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, you're perfect. Don't say that about yourself. No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. You weren't. Or at least not on me. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Of course. I like the way this one turned out, so hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, save me. Load me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. I was about to say sine was without an E, but I'd be wrong. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Oh, is there actually a word between meaningless and... No, there isn't. Okay. I could load you anytime I want, honestly. That's what the game is about. So, maybe it's talking about the game. You'll see. The game itself. I should not close the game. Just leave it on, like, minimized or something. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? That's what you call it. Aha. I guess it's just the way I write. We'll see about that. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. I love it. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. That's what happens when you close the game. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Aha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Oh, Jesus. I already hear the computer making noise. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. I I prioritized the wrong word. I should really look more, pay attention. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Thanks for reminding me, Monica. It's much appreciated. So, does she know she's in the game at this point in time? Or it has to be at this point in time or before, sometime around then. But, yeah, you never know when you might change your mind. I already have my mind set, so I don't have to change that. Or when something unexpected may happen. Should throw something in right now to scare people. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Yeah, it's about writing. The main character doesn't know the difference. What am I even talking about? I know, as the player. Aha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. No problem, Monica. She's obviously talking to me, not the main character. Who should I show my poem to next? Where's Sayori? Get over here, Sayori. Josh, I really love your poems. Thank you. I wrote them for you. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I haven't. Not sure what the main character's done. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so you're the only one. That's because they're about her. Eh? No way. Yes way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how she likes something. Natsuki's not like Sayori. Sayori's so much better. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. There you go. Now you know how to speak. Eh? Whoa. How do I even say that? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. There's no problem with that. That's not a problem. It just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. Which isn't a bad thing. That's good. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Oh, wait, she said that. Let's not talk about that. Oh, Jesus. Why do you go... Never mind. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that weird connection. Kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. That's not a fault. That's a benefit. I don't know. Eh? I don't know if I understand. It's because the main character is being an idiot. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. There you go. Nice. Aha. Hey. I'm not a kid, you know. Everyone in here is a kid. I've said that. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Josh. Will you give me your poem? Oh, to keep. Never mind. Of course. I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Hee. I did that yesterday, too. I don't know how you didn't get that one. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Why would you say that? Say you've written it for her. So much better than saying you haven't. Sigh. Why am I saying sigh? I don't know. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Of course, why not? No reason not to. He's not doing anything with it. Snap. What? Ah. Did another thing hit her? I broke my pencil. Oh. Sari hastily bends down and picks up the piece she dropped. But being innative of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Inattentive. I was sorry. Sorry, stutter. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. You mean the two pencils? There's two. Sorry, clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. What? I'm a little clumsy today. That seems like something Nazi would do. Aha. Let's sit down, Sayori. Good suggestion. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help sit her at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. You should have borrowed that snack. That's why her knees are shaking. She needs energy. But it's not as good as yours. Mine's 20 words. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Now you can actually... I talked about the change in tune, and it's really nice. Jesus, that's a long time. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's disgusting. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle and keep it safe. And I put all the bottles on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets and the hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. What? Finally all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo. I think I missed one, but it doesn't matter. Inside my head. Okay, you should just keep your happy thoughts. We don't need them. We're happy with your presence. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Well, that's what happens when you don't write before you leave school. Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Honestly, it's the best fictional poem I've read. Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Why would you say that? I hate the main character so much. Monica taught me a whole lot. It's good. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I know you have. You will be even sooner. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. It is. Taking information straight from your brain. Or head. Doesn't specify. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, maybe that's because she's around you. Thought of it that way? Well, never mind. I realize I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It's evolving. Express yourself differently each day. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Or you could try and fight those feelings, but writing is like magic. Wait, did someone say this already? You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. We'll see about that. Aha, don't get ahead of yourself. Should have said neck of yourself. So he's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Again, we'll see about that. I wonder if this is one of those times. Maybe. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Don't be a pessimist. It's not good. You can be an introvert, but don't be a pessimist. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. The last two don't really matter. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Josh. Your skills are already improving. Thank you. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Why wouldn't you just say that means a lot? Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. Or do drugs and then you can write the same things. What you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I was thinking of intimidate for some reason. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh, geez, this is long. And I'm battering cursive. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a quality snack. How was that a snack? My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Oh, Jesus. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. Okay, Yuri. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. Which one? The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. You don't buy sliced bread? Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Each time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Okay, you're not feeding yourself, you're feeding the raccoon. Maybe it's the stimulation, I guess. Just listen to the music for a moment. I should have done that for the others, but I didn't. This is already taking too long. We're not done with the first day. It's been an hour, almost. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. Just predicted what he said. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't even begin to imagine what this poem is about. I can. You just haven't seen it yet. Well, that's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something different that people can relate to in their own way. Or wait, what? Oh, I misread that. Whatever. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more, unusual hobbies. Alright? Just take a guess from the poem what her hobbies are. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Alright? So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Are you sure about that? Do you have anything like that, Josh? I do personally, but I'm not. The main character, he is nothing. Yeah, I guess I do. That's a lie. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. That's not true, but the best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. You do you. A 55-55 is the term. I might be ranting a little bit now. You are. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You don't have to speak to be a good listener. Last but certainly least, Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. How do people like this person? But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Ah, well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. From Natsuki, that is. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. Of course. Hey, what makes you... Wait, what? How's that compliment? Ah, glad to see that someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Are you sure about that? I consider you worse than the main character right now in terms of writing. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. I wrote it for her. Eh, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. True. But you never really struck me as her type. We are, though. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? It's us. Take ownership of that. Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy, you're describing yourself here, spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. You're a dead weight. Or you will be eventually, but that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. There's some truth to that. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song. Each time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it hurts anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. This poem seems like it's written about Yuri, don't you think? About her quote-unquote unusual hobby. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. It was like 20 words. Of course it was too short. I was just warming up. It wasn't even 20, it was like 10. It was like 3 words on a line. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. I did. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. No, explain it for me. I don't get it. Sometimes you can certainly explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. That's simple, not complicated. Do you know people like that? Perhaps yourself. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... What about your manga? That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I actually didn't know this was about her manga. I thought it was like towards Yuri, but I'm thinking the wrong thoughts here. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. I know we've hit an hour, but I'm gonna go till the end of the day. Just makes more sense. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. And that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect each other for liking weird things. You sure about that? Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Yeah. Huh? Did you say Yuri? I did. No, I said Maka, but yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. Well, her hobby is, I'm pretty sure it can't be worse than manga, but, well, manga isn't a bad hobby. I mean, it can't be better than manga, whatever it is. Because if you consider manga an unusual hobby, then that's like, it's not really unusual. Tons of people read it. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Oh, I didn't click the button. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. There you go again. Hypocrisy, first years. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. You have. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. There you go. That's the right start. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. Now it's behaviors. Alright. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. You started it. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. There you go. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today. I might have to end it early. This better not take longer than like 5 minutes. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. I actually know what this is about, so I'm going to end here. I'll probably do, it's only like 4:12, so I'm going to do another recording. So, or at least another recording today. I'm going to, let's see, tomorrow. I should finish the game tomorrow. And I upload the same day because I don't edit them. I just do it all in one take. That's why I say I should stream, but I need more of my own time to do that. So, an hour is not that much shorter than an hour 30, but it's a better number. So for this video, there's no real point in saving, but I'll just do it anyway because I'm coming straight back to this. So yep, so for this recording, the next part should be up around the same time. So yep, ending it.